Hello, and welcome to our coffee talk today, where we'll be discussing the Red Hat Learning Subscription. My name is Karl Reynolds, and I work for Red Hat, and I'm the leader of Red Hat training and certification globally from the sales and delivery perspective. Today, I'm joined by Jasper, who is our Red Hat Certified Professional of the Year for 2023. This is a great designation. Jasper has completed well north of 12 certifications over the past year. He is a distinguished DevOps solution architect for SVA out of Germany, and he has a great experience in working with Red Hat and Red Hat technologies for his own organization, as well as partner organizations and actual customers around Red Hat technologies. What we'll be doing today is going through the value that he and his team and his customers have seen around Red Hat Learning Subscription, as well as his certification journey. So Jasper, welcome.
Thanks, Karl. Thanks.
Awesome. So the first question will say, what Red Hat technologies have you been able to learn via Red Hat Learning Subscription or RHLS, and what has been your experience to date?
Well, my very first Red Hat certification, I didn't get my hands on the RHLS at that time. I did the Certified System Administrator and then the Certified Engineer in 2019. And that was very, very traditionally with on-class training. But then after the second certification, I finally got my hands on the learning subscription, and that really kickstarted my pursuit of the certified architect. So I took that RHLS, and it took me a few weeks to get to the certified architect by learning and then taking 5 exams in a few weeks. And to be honest, I wouldn't say that this would be possible logistically if I would have to ask my manager for every single classroom or e-learning and then book every exam, because I could do that all by myself with the learning subscription back then.
Awesome. And so continuing with the theme around, can you discuss the significance of Red Hat certifications and how they've contributed to your career, as well as career growth of other IT professionals that you've worked with?
So I work in IT consultancy, and we have many engineers that do certifications from Red Hat on a regular basis. So at SVA, we currently have well north of 100 active Red Hat certifications, and it's quite easy for us to maintain that with the learning subscription for so many people in different teams. So we see that in our consultant teams, we have always the challenge to adopt to new technologies. There's a lot of movement in Kubernetes, but even the traditional infrastructures are evolving, even virtualization, for example. So we need to get people on new technology for them to adopt quickly. But also the certifications, they prove expertise to our business partners. So we're quite well regarded in Germany as a partner that has a well number of certifications, which means we are certified, we have the expertise, and the other companies will recognize that, and this is very helpful for us. And also, we can ensure that best practices are followed by our engineers, and every engineer working on a critical system has had hands-on performance on this kind of system before, and we are very confident with that.
Yeah, and just to note, all of our Red Hat certifications are performance-based. So it's hands-on keyboard actually performing the task like they would do in a real environment versus, say, a multiple choice type of exam. So thank you for that, Jasper. Another question for you. How do you see continuous learning and skills development benefiting organizations working with 5G or other technology? And why is a Red Hat Learning Subscription a valuable tool in this regard?
Well, as I said, we already challenge the problem that technology is evolving, and 5G is not different anyhow. 5G is about edge computing, and Kubernetes has been very successful in the 5G and telco a branch, and Kubernetes is moving fast, and well, that demands continuous learning. And so on the learning subscription, for example, you will find many different courses around Kubernetes, but also around topics that are specific to 5G. For example, network function virtualization or microservice architecture. So engineers working in 5G need to stay up to date with the technology. And I find that just browsing the catalog in the learning subscription, you will find the topics that are challenging to you, and you will get on that level that you need to be to work in that industry.
Yeah, I think a key theme that you hit on is continuous learning, and learning is not a one and done type of thing. And the great thing about the subscription is, as new content or as new releases of certain courses become available, they're automatically included in the learning subscription. And just a last question, based upon your experience, what are some of the common challenges that organizations face when implementing a training program, and how can the learning subscription help overcome these challenges?
Well, you have basically three stages here. First is to identify which kind of certifications or which where's the skill gap that you need to fill, and that comes from the manager. They will know where the team has a skill gap, where to invest in training and certification. But then next step will be to motivate your employees, your engineers, to actually do the training and to be confident enough to go to the exam. And this is why I see that many of my colleagues struggle. So what we do and do quite effectively is to build a training organization. In our case, that means we have a group of people that are organized around Red Hat training, and they will meet every second week, and we pull everybody in and talk things through and make sure that everybody is on schedule and makes a schedule for themselves. Set exam dates, and then keep learning until that date. So this is how we work on the motivation part, and also we appreciate if people do certification. So and the certification always is a reward. You do this for yourself, but also you do it for your company. And then finally, we have always we have busy times. We have conflicts between work commitments, and we need to work with that. So there's different kinds of learners. There are people who really benefit from sitting in a classroom, being concentrated, and having a distraction-free environment where they need to listen to the instructor. But others, and I would count myself into that group, really work well with on-demand training, and I can just pick the times I need in the week and learn, and then very quickly go to the exam. And I find that the learning subscriptions caters to both of these type of people, and it's a great way for everybody to get to a successful certification.
Awesome. Thank you, Jasper. And what you'll see on this slide is we do have multiple tiers of our Red Hat Learning subscription. The basic tier, or the lowest level tier, includes all of our self-paced learning, whether it be text-based or video-based. Jasper likes learning that way, and that's included all of those courses in basic. Moving up the pyramid, we have our standard version, which includes everything in basic plus certification exams. And so if you or your organization is certification focused, which I encourage, and obviously Jasper has done an amazing job of, we like the standard version. And then at the top of the pyramid is premium, which includes everything in standard, but for those people that like live training where they can interact directly with an instructor in a virtual environment, the premium tier, our highest level tier, includes that as well. And so we have different tiers of the learning subscription based upon how people like to learn and what their different objectives are. But the key is all of our content is included on all of the tiers. So if you have a Kubernetes learning need immediately, you can obviously get that training, but also explore other Red Hat technologies like Ansible or upper level Linux types of things as well. And so it's all inclusive. And so appreciate everybody's time here. As a next step, we do have a Red Hat Learning Subscription free trial. You can see the URL on the screen here. This is a free trial where you can go and kick the tires, learn more about the learning subscription, understand the key things that may help you in your learning journey, see what the content looks like. And I would encourage everybody to do that to learn more about it overall. But just want to take a couple minutes here, a couple seconds here, and thank Jasper. Jasper has been a great representative of Red Hat training and certification. He's won our Certified Professional of the Year and has great insights into how he, his organization, and have his customers been successful. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.
Thank you, Karl. Take care.